بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Hello brothers, this is how are you? In today's lesson, or let's say in a series of lessons, we will try to see what's the difference between Tekla Structure and Advanced Steel. Okay, so what I'm doing now, as you see here, I have this column, and also I have another column in Advanced Steel. As you see here, I opened both of programs. This is Tekla Structure and this is Advanced Steel. I modeled only one column in each program. Okay, so what I want to talk about today, if we have something or some modifications in the model that we have, we see that Tekla Structure is much better than Advanced Steel here. As you see here, we can go to reports, and from the perform numbering, and we can say number series of objects. So now we have this one, and let's say name it. Let's see the name of the column that we have. Right click and properties and go to display. From here, from advanced, I want to part label for what, for selected, and I want to only simply position. Okay, and I will apply. Okay, as you see, when I click here, it gives me C1, and it's very fast. Okay, so we have C1. Okay, sorry. What I'm doing now, I just make a or let me copy this C1. Okay, I'll copy it from this point to that point, as you see now, like this, and I can number it again, as you see here, just take the same number. Okay, as you see here, this is C1 and this is C1 as well. Okay, so what I'm doing now, I'm just go to select them, right click, and I will say what I say without selecting the grid line. Right click, sorry, you have to select the symbol first, just like this. Right click and copy or create fabrication drawing. I will say this one, no problem, and I will make a drawing for this one. I just went to the column, so the applied one, let's say main column with parts, and create. So if you see from the document manager, I have this one, C1, so I'll open it. Just like this, as you see here, and from the list I see C1, I have two numbers. Okay, so I have two pieces from C1. Okay, if we have made any kind of modification, I don't know, maybe this changing this one, the section of this one, or whatever we want, or let's say decrease the height or increase the height, or changing this cap thickness. Let me change this cap thickness from 10 millimeter to 15 millimeter, and I've modified, and okay. Now when I come back to open C1, as you see here, it gives me this one and perform the numbering, and you'll see I have C1 and C2. Why? Because I automatically change this C1 to the other part. As you see here, this is C1. It's the one piece I have, but before I had two pieces. Okay, so now in C2 I have one piece. Sorry. Okay, if we make this one in Advanced Steel, I will copy it from this point, and what I want to from this point maybe by 5,000 or whatever, no problem. Anyhow, 5,000, and I'll say with connection, and this is not connection. Okay, So now I have these two, and I'll select both of them. I'll go to output from numbering, process symbol numbering, and okay. So I have this one. First of all, I have to first select all of these main parts, and I go to advanced, and I can set the prefix for this one. As you see here, this is I'll put C for column, so C1. Okay, now what I'm doing, just select this one and go to the drawing process or drawing style, whatever you prefer, and I will say I want to assembly drawing is maybe this one, and I will say use and okay. Okay, after that I will go to open C1 drawing. As you see, just like before, it gave me these and all the things, and the number of C1 is 2 pieces. Okay, that's great. But now if I change this cap from 10 millimeter to 50 millimeter, just like we did before, okay, look, if we click here, you see now from the part number, it still C1, it doesn't change, right? It doesn't change. So what I have to do, I have to renumber or select this one or make any modification. I have to number again. If I number again, it will give me C2. Okay, but I want to see. I had made this modification. I want to see C1. Now, as you see here, C1 is we have two C1. One C1 is updated and one C1 is not updated. Let's try to first update this one, and now we have all the drawings we have updated. Okay, so by double clicking here, you see still C1 is 2 pieces, right? Which is mistake. So after any modification from in advanced steel, we have to renumber them. Okay, what about if we have a huge project? We have to, if we have any modification, we have to make this one by one. Okay, let's try to select everything and renumber it again, and we'll say okay. And now you see, now became C1 became C2 after renumbering it. Okay, became C2. The old part, it was C1 is here. The old part was C1, but now it became C2. Okay, we will go back to another one. As you see, again, it needs required. It needs update. So again, I'll say first update, and needs in label. C1 needs in label. So I want to update in label, just like this. Now I'll open C1 now again, and now these, after all this operation, now became C1. Okay, so where's the C2? There is no C2 drawings for C2. So what I have to do, I have to know which one I modified so as to make drawing, or sorry, or I have to specify specify the columns that don't have drawing. I can do it from here, from the model browse, and what I can do from here, I can say drawing number. As you see, drawing number, you see now here, this one, you don't have any drawing number for this one. No. Go to assembly, sort by assembly first. You see, these assemblies C2 doesn't have drawing number, but this one has drawing number. C1 has drawing number. But what about C2? C2 doesn't have drawing number. So what we have to do, we have to check this one for making drawings. But you see, in Tekla Structure, the work is much better and much easier. And do not forget that not everybody knows this, because I'm using advanced steel for a while. That's why I'm doing or I know like this things. But do not forget that this is a small project. If you have a huge project and big project, we don't we cannot make or arrange many things. Okay. After that, what I have to do, I have to go back and to go to drawing process again and use it just like this. And before making drawings, and now we have C2 also. Okay. If and this one piece. Before making drawings for C1, we can use another way, but again you have to be. Just let me delete this one. Okay, so I'll delete C2, so it retains the same before. Okay, now I select this one if I want to make a drawing for all of these two columns that I have, or all project I have. So what I have to do, I have to just select everything and use it. So how I know which one has drawing and which one is not? If we don't want to try this one from home, you can use this one. Okay, I make drawing for everything, and now do not look. You see, there are two things, C1 and C2, and this is the number of the drawings, or the series of the drawings that we have. This one C1 C2, and this one again C1 A2 C1, which I arranged this one. This is the series. Okay, the series of the drawings. So anyone which has number 2, I can delete it later, because I know this is duplicated. Okay, now this I know this is duplicated. Of if I make another time, I make a simple drawing, I can do it. I can do it without any problem, and this will make me mistake. Why? Because you see now became 2 and 3. If we make another time for C1, make fourth for fifth, 6 times. How many times you make drawings, it will add this one. But let's try this one in Tekla Structure. We see if we have one type of drawing, or if we have drawing, we can make another drawing or not. Just right click, go to first of all I have to select the assembly. Yeah, I can select here from assembly. If I select part, it will make drawings for the parts. Okay, right click and create fabrication drawing. You see, it doesn't allow you to make another drawings for this one, because it gives you that these columns are you made drawings, so it doesn't need to make drawings again. So this is very good point, and very important point in Tekla Structure. So there are many things. There's many things in modeling, in connections, in other things. We will try to cover all the points, or not all, let's say almost points that we see the difference between Tekla Structure and Advanced Steel. And that's why I prefer Tekla Structure. There are many points at the last of this series of lessons. I will tell you why I changed it from Advanced Steel to Tekla Structure. I will give you some tips and tricks at the end of the series, God willing.